In this video, we will walk through the research paper writing process using a survey paper example. You will get a step-by-step guide, search engine optimization tips to improve visibility, and learn how to write strong introductions and compare related works effectively.
Types of academic papers. Before we dive into the details, let's look at the types of academic papers. The three most common types are survey paper, review paper, research paper. Each of these serves a different purpose in the academic world. Let's understand what they mean. What is a survey paper? A survey paper presents a broad overview of research in a specific area. It summarizes existing work done by other researchers on a chosen topic. One of its key goals is to identify research gaps, areas that have not been fully explored yet. Here are some example titles. A survey on deep learning techniques for image classification. A survey on software faults detection techniques. These titles suggest that the paper provides a comprehensive overview of work already done in those areas. What is a review paper? A review paper is a little more critical in nature. It provides an evaluation of selected papers, highlighting their strengths, weaknesses, and possible future directions. This type of paper is especially useful for researchers who want in-depth insights into a particular topic. It evaluates the current state of knowledge in a specific topic area. For example, a review of feature selection techniques in machine learning. Such a paper analyzes different methods, their impact on model performance, and discusses what needs to be explored further. What is a research paper? A research paper is different from a survey or review paper. It presents new findings, original experiments, innovative solutions to a research problem. These papers help push the boundaries of knowledge in a field and essential for advancing scientific knowledge. Some sample titles include a novel AI-based approach for real-time traffic prediction, software aging forecasting using time series models. In short, a research paper contributes something new to the academic community. Test your understanding. Let's do a quick quiz to test your understanding. Can you identify which type of paper each of the following titles represents? Understanding the impact of software faults on system performance. A machine learning-based approach for predicting software faults in cloud environments. Software fault detection in AI-driven systems, a comprehensive analysis. Importance of a survey paper. Why are survey papers important? They help organize the literature, giving a clear structure to existing research. They evaluate existing work, helping readers understand the strengths and limitations of past studies. They highlight trends and gaps, showing where the research is heading and what still needs to be done. And finally, they enhance knowledge, offering a solid foundation for future researchers to build upon. Survey papers are especially valuable for students starting out in research. Steps to write a survey paper. Now let's look at the basic steps to write a good survey paper. Step 1. Choose a topic of interest. This could be something like machine learning models for crop yield prediction or software fault detection techniques. Step 2. Search for relevant research papers. Use academic databases like IEEE Explore, Scopus, or ResearchGate, a platform where researchers connect and share their work. Step 3. Document the previous work. Note the contribution, method used, and accuracy for each paper you review. Step 4. Compare the works. Look at similarities, differences, and progress in the field. Step 5. Conclude with key findings, trends, and research gaps. In the next part of the video, I'll show you a demo on how to search and explore papers using IEEE Explore.
Now let's explore how to search for research papers on IEEE Explore. First, open Google and type IEEE Explore in the search bar. Click on the first links to go to the IEEE Explore website. Once you are on the home page, go to the search bar at the top. Here I will type the keyword software aging. You can now see a list of research papers related to this topic. To write a good survey paper, it's important to consider work published over different time periods. This helps you analyze how the research has evolved. Let's start by filtering the papers by year range. First, I will filter for papers published between 2000 and 2010. You can do this by selecting the year filter on the left panel and entering your desired range. IEEE Explore now shows all the papers from this time period. Next, I will change the filter to display papers published between 2011 and 2020. Again, I will specify the range and updated list of papers will appear. By collecting papers from different decades, you will be able to track progress in research, compare methodologies, and identify trends or gaps, all of which are important elements of a strong survey paper. This simple filtering technique makes your literature search more structured and effective.
Paper outline. Let's now look at the general structure of a survey paper. Most survey papers follow this basic outline. Abstract. Introduction. Analysis of previous works. Comparison of works. Conclusion. Each of these sections plays an important role in presenting your research in a clear and logical way. Let's explore them one by one. Abstract. The abstract is the first section of your paper, but often the last one you'll write. It gives a quick summary of the entire paper and helps readers decide whether to read further. Start by choosing a clear and appropriate title that reflects the main topic of your survey. For example, if your topic is about IoT in education, your title could be The Role of IoT in Smart Learning Environments, a Comprehensive Survey. The abstract is usually about half a page long, typically around 200 words, unless your target journal has specific guidelines. Here's what your abstract should cover. Concept. Briefly introduce the topic. Why is it important? Mention how it impacts research, industry, or society. Significance. Explain the value of this survey. For example, it might improve smart classroom learning, help with automation, or address data privacy and security concerns. Your contribution. Clearly state what your paper adds. For instance, you may have identified gaps in areas like security, scalability, or adoption of technology and proposed future directions.
Use keyword-rich titles. Start with a strong keyword-focused title. It should clearly reflect your topic and include key phrases from your field. For example, a deep learning-based intrusion detection system for smart grid security. This is a good title. A new system for safety. This title lacks relevant keywords. Well-structured titles help your paper appear in search results and databases. Let us see how the title of your paper impacts visibility. I will start by searching with a well-crafted title. A deep learning based intrusion detection system for smart grid security. As you can see, several relevant results are returned and they closely match the search terms. That is the power of a keyword-rich title. It speaks the same language as the database and your readers. Next, I will try a more unclear title, a new system for safety. This time, the results are either unrelated or too broad. The title does not include any specific terms that reflect the research area, so it gets lost in the search. This demonstrates why it's essential to choose titles that are both meaningful and packed with relevant keywords to ensure your work gets visibility it deserves. Optimize the abstract. Your abstract is often the first and sometimes the only thing that readers and search engines look at. Use 3 to 5 high impact keywords within the first few lines. State the problem, your approach, and key result clearly. Repeat core terms naturally throughout. A good abstract improves both your paper's indexability and reader engagement. Let's take a closer look at how keyword optimization works in the abstract. In this paragraph, key terms such as enhanced crop yield, smart farming, digital agriculture, big data analytics, and crop yield prediction are included naturally throughout the text. Let us see how keyword optimization helps in real time. I am searching Google Scholar with the phrase IoT Smart Farming Crop Management in India. As you can see, the paper appears in the search results. This is because the abstract includes important keywords like IoT, smart farming, crop management, and India. These terms match the search phrase, improving discoverability. That is the power of a well-optimized abstract. When you include high-impact keywords, your paper is more likely to appear in search engines like Google Scholar, increasing the chances of views, reads, and ultimately citations. Choose the right keywords. Think like a reader. What would they search for to find a paper like yours? Use tools like Google Trends to see what terms are trending. Also, try typing your topic into Google Scholar and check the autocomplete suggestions. Those are highly searched keywords. Select keywords that reflect your method, application domain, and technology used. One useful tool is Google Trends. For example, when I search for smart farming, I can see how popular the term is over time. I can also compare with other term, digital agriculture. Another great trick is to use Google Scholar's autocomplete. When I start typing crop yield prediction, it suggests popular techniques like machine learning or remote sensing. Use these suggestions to select keywords that describe your method, application area, and technology used. The right keywords can significantly improve the visibility of your research in search results, making it easier for the right people to find and cite your work.
Introduction. The introduction is typically about 2 pages long and sets the context for your survey. Start by explaining why you chose this topic. Is it an emerging area of research? Does it have social relevance? Next, talk about your motivation. Is there an issue or gap in the field that hasn't been fully addressed yet? Then, highlight the significance of your work. What will your paper reveal? You might focus on current advancements, major challenges, or even the lack of systematic comparisons in the field. A well-written introduction builds interest and shows the reader why your survey matters. Analysis of previous works. This is the heart of your survey papers. Here, you'll present and summarize the most relevant research papers in your area. Make sure to include top-cited works and recent studies that have made a significant impact. Once you've listed the works, compare them based on key criteria like methodology, dataset, results, or scope.
Use SEO-friendly file names and captions. When saving your paper or figures, avoid generic names like final version 3.pdf. Instead, use descriptive file names like IoT intrusion detection deep learning.pdf. This improves discoverability. For tables and images, always write meaningful captions like accuracy comparison of CNN and RNN models instead of writing results. Captions not only help readers understand but also improve how your content is indexed.
Be careful to write everything in your own words. Avoid copying sentences from the original papers. That brings us to a very important point, plagiarism. Let's take a moment to discuss it. Types of plagiarism. Let's understand the different forms of plagiarism, which are serious academic offenses. Direct plagiarism. This is when you copy someone else's work word for word without citation or acknowledgement. Complete plagiarism. This occurs when someone submits an entire paper written by another person as their own work. Self-plagiarism. Even using your own previously published paper, thesis, or article without proper citation is considered unethical. Table 3 provides a comparative summary of key research works on software aging detection. Umesh used machine learning classifiers and found random forest to be the most accurate. Vinay Nayak's work introduced a non-intrusive metric collection system using agents and the C4.5 classifier. Nagesh's method was intrusive, using VM-based agents to detect failure based on metric delays. Kumara Swamy focused on forecasting resource usage with models like ARIMA and AN, emphasizing the importance of dataset quality. Finally, Ravi Verma conducted a survey and concluded that software aging cannot be stopped but can be slowed down. This comparison highlights the evolution of techniques from prediction to prevention. Conclusion. Your key findings should summarize the important trends, techniques, or developments in the field. Identifying the research gap is one of the most valuable parts of your paper. It shows where current work is lacking and points to potential future directions. Finally, include a well-formatted references section to give credit to all the sources you've reviewed. Always follow the proper citation guidelines. A well-written survey paper serves as a valuable resource for other researchers, students, and even industry professionals.
We covered the full process using a survey paper example, explored SEO tips for each section, and looked at how to write better introductions and comparisons. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more research-focused content. See you in the next video.